Where are my keys? Where's the remote? Where is the supermarket? Something as simple as finding where someone or something is located is often overlooked in Spanish. In today's episode, we learn how to express location in Español. Vámonos.
Det var första gången vi möttes. Våra blickar bara möttes. Kommer du ihåg det igen? Kommer du ihåg igen? Du vill ha ice little finger.
Hola y bienvenido al 20º episodio de 30 for 30, the 20th episode of 30 for 30. We're talking about 30 Spanish classes in 30 days. I'm glad you pulled up a seat today. In este episodio, we are learning to talk about the location of someone or something in Espanol. So if you're joining me for the first time, welcome, and go ahead and click that subscribe button to join us on this language learning journey in Español. Y aquí tenemos la información que vamos a aprender hoy.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
We're talking about where is Pepito? ¿Dónde está Pepito? You need a copy of the guided notes, all right? Make sure you click the link in the description below so that you can get your copy today. We like to start off every class with a did you know type thing. Usamos las preposiciones para decir la ubicación de algo. All right, so we use prepositions to talk about the location of someone or something. So if we remember back to elementary school, middle school, they taught us about this cloud, right, or a fence. And they said you could go around a cloud or through a cloud or above a cloud or under a cloud. We're talking about preposiciones. That's what they are. So what do we need to form a sentence utilizing a preposition? In Spanish, we have to utilize una forma del verbo estar con una preposición. It's really simple. I want you to make sure you pick this up when I put it down. Let's take a look. La primera cosa, necesitamos saber el acrónimo. ¿Cuándo usamos el verbo estar? When do we use the verb estar? Here we have an acronym that you can jot down. It's also in the guided notes, so make sure you put that in there. The purpose of using the verb estar for today is to express location. So the meaning of the verb estar in English is to be. Y también tenemos todas las formas del verbo estar en español. Here we have all the forms of the verb estar en español, because I can't go around saying I is or I are. We've got to make sure that our subject and verb agree, right? So la forma de yo, la primera persona, the first person is yo estoy, right? Yo estoy bien, right? We know that one, right? You are. Tú estás. Él, ella, usted, he, she, or you is or are. And if you don't know the differences between tú and usted, I'm going to drop a link in the description below so that you can check that out. Also put a card up here so that you can revisit the purposes or when to use tú versus usted. Nosotros, nosotras estamos. We are. Ustedes están, y'all are, or you all are. Y aquí tenemos ellos y ellas están, they are. So we want to make sure you understand this phrase right here. Estar is used for how you feel and location. I'm about to drop some bars on you that you can actually use, and we'll see those in a second here. But the thing that I want you to go into this before we actually learn how to apply these preposiciones are the following things. Prepositions describe where something is located in relation to something else. First and foremost, and we need to know that in English in Español. In Spanish, we use the verb estar with prepositions to describe where something is located. Lastly, examples of prepositions in English are words like over, under a cloud, between a cloud, near a cloud, etc. So those are examples in English. So entonces aquí tenemos la pregunta. Here we have the question, ¿cuándo uso las preposiciones? When do I use prepositions? To say, once again, we want to drive this home, to say where something is located in conjunction with something else, right? Y la fórmula que necesitamos es estar más preposición. We need a present tense form of the verb estar plus a preposition. ¿Cómo uso estar más preposición? So how do I use that? Entonces tenemos tres pasos fáciles. We got three easy steps. Paso número uno, use a present tense form of the verb estar. Número dos, choose your preposition. Y número tres, add spice to complete your sentence. If you've been joining me in the live lessons, we've been talking about spicing up your sentences so that we can get the most out of our expressions that we create. Okay, damas y caballeros, here we have this bar that I've been waiting to drop on you right here. It says to talk about how we feel and where we are, always use the verb estar. Por ejemplo, Chicago is in Illinois, right? So aquí tenemos un ejemplo básico. We've got a basic example here. En español tenemos Chicago or Chicago está en Illinois. Okay? Chicago is in Illinois. Y aquí tenemos otro ejemplo. Los zapatos están en la cocina. We're telling the location of either where a place is located or where an item is located in this situation. 8 strategies to start you to jumpstart your language learning journey in Espanol. And you can find this on Amazon. There's a link in the description below for this. And right now, up until Black Friday, this is over 80% off on Amazon only. So make sure you get your copy today. Okay, let's keep diving. We're going in deeper. Preposiciones. Delante de, in front of, cerca de, close to, encima de, on top of or above. A la izquierda de. I hold up the L for the left part, so it might look a little different on the screen, but a la izquierda de, to make an L here, to the left of. Al lado de, beside or next to. Detrás de, behind. Lejos de, far from. Get Pepito back there. Debajo de, under or below. A la derecha de, we got a backwards L here, so we'll, whatever. Backwards L. To the right of, all right, the opposite of a la izquierda de. That izquierda is a tough one, but you got to make sure you practice that word. Izquierda de. All right? Derecha de. Make sure you know the differences between the two. Aquí tenemos entre, between, adentro de, inside of, afuera de, outside of, enfrente de. All right, this is another way to say in front of. Alrededor de, around. So as you've learned all of the prepositions that we just went through right now, I've got a quick strategy, a little tip. And if you're finding value in today's episode, click or tap that like button so I know to continue providing information like this. And if you want to continue practicing with me on a one-on-one basis, or perhaps you're looking to learn another language, or you know somebody looking to learn another language like Portuguese, make sure you contact me. You can use my info in the description below or hit the banner on the top of my channel. Alrededor de, encima de, debajo de, enfrente de, detrás de, a la izquierda de, a la derecha de, lejos de, cerca de, al lado de. And ladies and gentlemen, we just want to make sure you know we do have a new online course starting soon. This is something that you can complete in the confines of your home, on the bus, on the train, on a plane. Wherever you are, you can do this on your own. You'll be able to download this information. It's a 52-week long course. It will provide you with a weekly upload of a video that goes in depth to the information that we talk about. We're also going to have quizzes and activities to help you. It is 50 to 60% off, depending on which way you choose to go. Make sure you check that out now. We are making this happen so that you can level up your Español. All right, damas y caballeros, aquí tenemos la práctica para hoy. We have the practice for today. El título es, ¿Dónde está Pepito? Right, we talked about that in the beginning. ¿Dónde está Pepito? Right, so we're talking about where is Pepito? Where is Pepito? Where is Pepito? So we're going to give you the directions right here. Entonces, aquí tenemos las instrucciones. Pepito is going to move to different places around the room. Your job is to give me the preposition that best describes his location in relation to something else. So we have some background information as to how this is going to take place. Esta es una actividad de cierta o falsa. All right, so this is an activity of true or false here. I want you to escuchen, right? Escuchen a las frases sobre el gato y decide si necesitamos usar cierto or falso. Listen to the phrases that I'm getting ready to give you, and you tell me if this is true or false based on the activity that we have. Y recuerda, por favor, mesa significa table, gato significa cat. Pepito está debajo de la mesa. Pepito está debajo de la mesa. Número 2. Pepito está encima de la mesa. Pepito está encima de la mesa. Número 3. Pepito está cerca de la mesa. Pepito está cerca de la mesa. Número 4. Pepito está a la derecha de la mesa. And just as you see it here, I want you to answer that question. All right? Dime es cierto o falso. All right? Pepito está a la derecha de la mesa. Pepito está enfrente de la mesa. Pepito está enfrente de la mesa. Pepito está lejos de la mesa. Pepito está lejos de la mesa. Pepito está al lado de la mesa. Pepito está al lado de la mesa. Damas y caballeros, I want to make sure that you understand that what we're going through is prepositions, las preposiciones. We're talking about telling where someone or something is in location to something or someone else. Remember what we have. Las preposiciones. Let's go through our strategy one more time so that you can take this home and practice it for yourself. Alrededor de, encima de, debajo de, enfrente de, detrás de, a la izquierda de, a la derecha de, lejos de, cerca de, al lado de. Make sure you practice that. Run this back as many times as you need to so that you can learn las preposiciones. Y también aquí en esta parte, after you put down all of your answers for cierto o falso, I want you to give me one phrase. Escribe una frase usando una forma del verbo estar con una preposición, and then spice up your sentence at the end to tell us where something is located in conjunction to something else. Put your answers in the comment section below. And if you want to continue to level up your Spanish even more about the verb estar, click this video to learn more about that verb. Soy Profe Don Omar. Nos vemos.